Hello everybody, welcome back into another stream of Path of Exile 2. Hope you're doing well as always. So, at the end of the last stream, I was trying to do the Ultimatum trials to ascend my class to the next
Will that be you?
Ascendancy thing, but I was failing a little bit of RNG and a little bit of a hubris toward the end. So, today we're going to pick it up right back from where we left off, and hopefully we won't take too many attempts to do this, because I don't really feel like going elsewhere and farming more, because levels shouldn't matter. I really just need better gear, and really mostly just better RNG.
May be beyond you, mortal.
That's funny. So, hey SNX and Jay Rizzle, welcome back into the stream early. How's it going, guys?
Challenger.
I guess we'll do added chaos damage. Not happy about it, but it could be worse. Still sleepy?
Challenger, prove yourself worthy of chaos.
So, Jay Rizzle, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? How do I play this again?
Freezing strike!
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Alright, and this node we don't have to speed it through. West Australia. Okay, that's crazy. What time is it there right now? Sometimes I watch Lance McDonald's streams, but he's like, it's the opposite case for me, where I would have to like be on the ball in the morning to catch him. So I guess I really haven't watched him too much in a long time now that I think about it. Just pop in here and there. So it's a little bit ironic to me that when I stream, it's the morning for Australia. It's 11 a.m. in Vic, it's 2 p.m. Okay. How many time zones does Australia have? I know it's pretty big, deceptively so. Because the U.S. has 4. Well, continental U.S. has 4 time zones. Include like Alaska and Hawaii, it's 6. Well, crap, if you include Guam and the territories, maybe I should just shut up. 2 or 3, the West is behind the East. Okay. Same thing here. No less area effect and projectiles. Nope.
Gossamer flesh and brittle bones.
So the difference is 2 hours or 3 hours with daylight savings time. Interesting. Do you guys not follow daylight saving time uniformly? Is it like separated by provinces or something like that?
Survive. Thrust crush.
Oh no, I must have gotten crit. What did it drop? Don't tell me. Ah. Your country's just chronically stupid. I mean, I don't have much room to laugh. Alright.
Where will your choices bring you this time?
Yeah, I heard something good drop. There's a sound effect, so hopefully it was only like a regal. I'm gonna be big sad if it's like an exalt, but no. I must never look back at the
as much as I'd like to make things easier for you.
We'll do
Your thirst will never be quenched.
daylight saving time got voted in and out a bunch. Now though it gets turned off for a while, then back on with some kind of regularity. That's even worse if they're irregularities. I don't know exactly how it works in the States, because I know some places didn't always follow daylight savings time, which is kind of strange. Oh yeah, I I need to not flask up if I can avoid it. As I continue to use my flasks on things like that. Oh yeah, I don't need to not kill things. That's a big boy. There must be something around still. Solar in it. I don't think I've gotten one of those. Oh, there's still more. Spirit. Oh, okay, I think I've gotten one of those after all. Maybe not on this character.
Freezing mark makes an frozen locust will explode when it.
Right, I'm almost filled up on level 10 items. Okay, where's the elevator? Is this not it? Oh, it's probably that icon. I'm a Goomba. Hey Stella, nice to see you again. Oh no, the Google AI search overview. Bro, I wish there was a way you could turn off all AI results with Google as like a default option. It is just infuriating. And something to do with religion being dressed up for the farmers. So the way it was supposed to work, at least in the US, is that it was basically so that farmers could have more daylight to work out in the field. And that might have to do with like church or something like that overall. So you might be right there. And hey, Global Sequence, nice to see you again. And Jay Dixon, welcome back in. This game looks like how Baldur's Gate 2 looks in your memories. Bosses, nope. Nope. Oh god, dang it.
They fall into a craze frenzy.
I'm not going to deal with that blood thing. That is terrible. And so, as for what I'm doing, Jay, I am trying to complete these Ultimatum trials to get my upgraded class, essentially. And I'm kind of always at the mercy of RNG. It's pretty terrifying. Recover some mana while I can. Get off the pools of blood. Got scared, so that was a panic heal, but it felt like the right move to make at that moment. Ooh, baby. 18 seconds. We got this. I was like, oh, I got an achievement? Nah, it's just level 42 achieved. But as they say, that is the answer to life, the universe, and everything, right?
Falling thunder is a light.
Oh, I should have gotten the dang fragmentation rounds for the crossbow for when I freeze things. Wait, where am I going? think I finished what I needed to over here with... Wait, where? Oh, this, yeah. So I don't think I need to go in there anymore, so I can continue to build up my freezing stuff. I don't know if penetration is really all that great. It really just depends on the enemy resistances. We're gonna go for the freeze stuff first, I guess. Well, no, let's go damage and then freeze. Do I even do cold exposure? I need to learn how my things work. You used to listen to the BBC radio recordings of Hitchhikers on cassette? That was so dope. You know what? That might be a pleasant way to, like, experience that series. Never even thought about, like, audiobook. Yeah, my mom, I think, had, like, the first edition in hardback for Hitchhiker's Guide.
We are only getting started.
I always liked the look of it.
Unrelenting and unyielding determination.
But I didn't get into it for a while because my mom liked a lot of weird books that I didn't necessarily interest me. But then what had happened was I saw one of my friends in middle school reading the book. And then I wanted to read the book because I was like, hey, my mom has that book. And then I went to look for my mom's book, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, Mom, where's your copy of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? And she's like, what are you talking about? I sold that at the school book fair. It turns out my friend was no shit reading my mom's version of the book. I mean, I didn't like try to ask for it back or anything, but it was just like the peak of irony. And my mom was like, I tried to get you to read it. But I mean, to be fair, my mom also tried to get me to read damn Stephen King's, I think it's Eye of the Dragon or whatever it is, when I was in 4th grade. And by like page 27, the book is talking about the protagonist, well, maybe not the protagonist, but like one of the main characters, like flaccid penises. And as a 4th grader, I'm going to say that didn't really interest me too much trying to read that book. So I took my mom's recommendations of novels with heavy grains of salt at that point. Oh, damn, George, welcome back in, but terrible to hear that about your PC. Died after 10 years of service. Well, at least it was a trooper, though. Like, a lot of PCs don't even get to 10 years. So you must have done some pretty good maintenance, I hope. Hopefully, you know what the problem is, and maybe it's like fixable. I know like a lot of people's PCs tend to die because they don't actually clean them properly. So that might be something you can look into, but I obviously have no idea what's wrong with your PC right now. Parents do be forgetting scarring details and recommending things to their kids, though, for real. Like the Bible? I don't think they forget, they just overlook. They had voice actors for the parts and trippy music. I believe it. I had always heard really good things about the Hitchhiker's Guide. Oh, I thought they were monsters. The video game, the text-based adventure. And apparently, like, it was timed and whatnot. Alright, so we don't have the worst mods to deal with so far, but we'll see what it gives us with this final round. Two kinds of parents. I don't care what you're reading, and you can't read this even though it's a children's book. Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
Ma versus Pa. We're gonna do Lesson to Reach.
Your reach exceeds your grasp.
Because I'm a melee boy anyway. Right. Oh, this might be the one that was easier to deal with. I don't know how it's gonna be now. Where's the boss at? There he is. He scared the crap out of me, not gonna lie.
3 heads, 1 tail, but no charge.
Oh, that's right, I can't get flasks back, so I need to play well, huh? And this is the worst part about it, because I'm not ranged, I can't hit him super well. Oh, I don't have the combo built up. Damn it! He flew away. So I'm gonna be real upset when he starts throwing crap all over the ground and then I can't get to him. And so that's really bad for my melee character. If he goes out of range, he'll start to recover all of the status effects that I've inflicted onto him. But I guess this is, in a way, giving me more time to regenerate my mana and crap. Where did he go, George? Oh, I always forget we actually have a George in the chat. I'm so glad that it didn't try to put me in front of that fire breath. So this is bad if he starts to do his actual flame breath thing. Okay. I can make that work. Oh no, I'm burning ground. Okay. Holy crap. That was scary, scary. No! There must be like poisonous ground there. Yeah, it's kind of especially hard to tell with all the ice. This is annoying, but it's doable. He's at half health. It's over there. Why the hell am I taking so much damage?
Your life
Oh my
finally run out.
God! How's he's... Digging the environment? I am digging my grave, apparently. Yeah, but I do like a lot of the environments in the game. So even though the trials of Ultimatums kind of suck, it could be worse, at least visually speaking. I didn't mean to cook that. Damn it. This is so annoying how this doesn't work in this location. I meant to sell all of this crap after the stream yesterday and forgot, apparently. I think I opened it again. Yes. Man, that sucks. Just
As much as
flame
I'd like
straight
to
to the
make things
face.
easier for you. Moves against you. Your challenge.
So my freezes are going to be a lot less effective,
Yourself.
at least as far as time is concerned. Oh my goodness. He almost got me.
I need mana.
Alright. What do I think about Witcher 4? I don't know. I actually have not played The Witcher 3, but I have stayed at the holiday. No. So, I did read like 3 or 4 of the Witcher books, and honestly, I kind of thought they were mid.
We are only getting started.
I've heard really good things about the... Man, this is... Oh, God, this has pissed me off.
Seeks you.
Maybe the shade thing isn't bad in this version of the game.
Stem the tide.
I do think it's really silly that people are getting upset that Ciri is going to be the main character, because then that shows to me that they definitely don't know what like the books were all about. Oh, that's the shade thing. I'm like trying to hit him and crap. Just hashtag some more. Get away from me. I'm stuck in between them. So I've already gotten hit 3 times. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is done. I've always kind of hated Ultimatum. Damn it, that's the shade. It's hard to see him. I've already gotten hit 5 times. I'm tempted to just wipe it already. I was gonna be sick if that thing chased me even between encounters. Maybe it's better in Polish. Maybe. I've heard really good things about the Polish localization, at least. For Witcher 3. Oh, you mean the books? So, I don't know, like, you might be right as far as the prose is concerned, but some of the events, I don't think the translation could have saved. I don't know where, like, The Witcher 3 leaves off in terms of, like, the events. I didn't mean that. Wait, how can I teleport out? I thought that was forbidden here. If I just ended the trial early, I'm actually not going to be upset because that was a freaking terrible trial anyway. I was probably going to fail, but...
What have you learned? Go.
What do you need? Anything that you ask. Bye-bye.
Ciri looks cool. There's a girl in Skirison to use in Monster Hunter. Oh, I didn't know that. Stella's never watched, read, or played any of them, so you don't have any opinions. Good. Stay that way. No, so this is going to be some pretty heavy, like, book spoilers. I don't remember which book it is. It might have been the 4th one, but pretty much it's the culmination of after Geralt meets Ciri and she kind of goes through her training arc with him. It's very obvious that she's trying to become like a witcher herself. This is so terrible, man. May as well learn what these things are like, because maybe the turrets aren't too bad after all. Wait, where's the shit? Oh, the flaming turrets don't seem too bad. Okay. At least now I know. That ghost is gonna sneak up on me and I'm gonna like die immediately or something. There it is! Okay, I see it. But I don't see it. Okay. He's moving. Oh! He teleported next to me. I'm at 5. It's gonna be freaking terrible for the bosses. Will you chill, bros? I'm just gonna ignore the mobs if I can. Alright, so the little turrets aren't that big of a deal yet. Maybe they're a lot worse with the major elemental resistances and crap. You're role-playing the chat of every Game Awards show. Hey, boy.
This is just a warm-up.
This is like the most cursed run that I've had so far. In terms of like having bad mods. Obviously, oh man. Hey Adlai, nice to see you. Only the joystick awards matter. I'm stuck. Oh my goodness. Is he stuck? Oh, dude, if I just remembered the shade guy. You know what, if he's stuck, I don't care. I'm gonna just try to choose him. I thought he's coming back. He landed somewhere. He landed down there. Not this time. Stupid ghost. making me look bad. This is so terrible as melee. Why does the ghost get the points? Teleport. Oh, he teleported! This is just so slow and tedious. Like, this is the point where it's not even fun anymore. I'd watch this be the run where I get it done. I'm gonna deal with all this stupid crap. He flew away. I wish there was like an indicator of the boss on the mini-map. And then he rears up. I can't hit him. Get away. Get away. This is the type of gameplay that I really struggle with because I start to lose focus. And then I get too impatient and then do stupid things. Nope, he did not land here. Get juked, noob. Not again. Okay. Still on fire.
Frost Christ!
Now he's flying away. Can't tell when he's flying away versus when he's doing fire breath in the sky. Well, I guess one of the benefits of my current build is that I do regain flask charges over time. Damn it! Why does he teleport? Ah. Where's he going? He's up there. He's doing fire breath. This ain't cool, bro. Can you just go up here? No. Kind of. This is something. Hey, Platinum Chip, how's it going? Oh, I'm already at 6 mark, so if I get touched again, I'm dead. That's so dumb. Frozen. Wait, how did it not hit me? I thought it hit me, like I let go of the controller and just eye rolled. Maybe they can't get me on Frozen? Can't even reach him, and then he's running away. I hate complaining this much, but it's worth complaining this much right now, bro. I can't even hit him right now. Probably would have been faster to just die and come back here at this rate. So he's got to be the other side of the arena. The music shut off. Especially the ghost teleports on me.
Frost crush.
Oh my goodness, that was not smart. I didn't see the ghost. Did you guys see the ghost? I didn't. That sucks so bad, man.
Where will your choices bring you this time?
Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the cheesing the first round strat because this is just awful, awful.
I believe these trials may be beyond you, mortal.
Absolutely not. It did seem like I was able to face tank a lot of the Chimera's attacks. Except for that one round where I just got deleted by the fire breath. So I wonder if that like crit me or something. Because of the extra crit chance that I
As
had.
much as I'd like to make things easier for you, I restrict your every
It's gonna suck. Just try not to get hit, because then I'll be slowed. Keep that in mind for when
Are
things
you
explode.
ready, challenger?
I thought he was charging his laser. I was being a little bit reckless because I thought that was the last word. And I need to remember I need to get slowed if I get hit. I totally forgot about that immediately.
Oh, wipe that smile off your face. They bring night's madness.
Or maybe this is why the flamethrower got me so badly, because of the chaos damage. Probably not just one thing. Right.
Try not to die.
We are ahead. I almost died. I was getting a little bit too cocky there. Okay. But you know what? We didn't die. We did it. Okay. Hopefully we'll get a good one. Like, if we got the rare one, that'd be great. So I do think that ultimatums would be improved if they weren't mostly just
This is
negative
just a
effects.
depth and perception.
And you had like positives to trade off with things, because that could make your gameplay like legitimately more exciting. So it's like maybe you got 50% extra, maybe like 15% extra move speed, but if you get hit, you like lose 30% or something like that. What am I doing this time? Wait, we don't need to go fast here. Oh, it's this crap. Okay. Oops.
Lightning!
This might be a bad idea, the way that I just did this. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That was not smart. How do I get back? Is it passively burning me? I almost got ripperonied, bro. Let me make sure the bottom area is cleared out before I try another soul gem thing. It's really annoying when I'm pressing right on the analog stick and then it just locks onto the build that's nowhere near where I'm targeting. Okay, okay. Looks like we're doing okay. Yeah, so I tried doing this challenge thing once when I had like the glowing impending doom circles, and there's just no way for me to place the things without getting got by the damn circle things almost. Had to be like Jaren and wait for the stars to align. Wasn't supposed to go that way. Okay. Alright, we are at the boss again. Hopefully we get something which doesn't brick this run, because I'm going to be sick if it does get bricked.
Don't give up so early. Fight the slowing of your own heart.
So I don't know how this boss works fully yet.
Don't stare for too long, challenger.
But it shouldn't be buffed with like a bunch of extra damage, so that should hopefully help. YOLO. Ooh, I don't know what that means. Stop getting in front of me, bro. I don't like this big old tornado thing. This is where I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. I need like a black button. Don't want to run that way though. Can I kite the twisters away from me? Can't see him. I don't know what this is. I don't like that jet stream there. No!
See to it, this keeps
I
your
pressed
ego in
it.
check.
I didn't see what he was doing. Damn it. Okay, I could have had him. That sucks so bad. Whew. Hey, Bill. Nice to see you again. How's it going? Man, I choked. It was so bad. I didn't know he was doing the twister with the little twitch of its wings.
As much as I'd like to make things easier for you,
Not dealing with those.
where will your choices bring you this time?
Yeah, so now that I'm thinking about it, Melee is having, at least I am having problems as Melee, like being able to consistently damage some of these bosses, just because of needing to
I believe
avoid
these
so many of
trials
their
may be
attacks or
beyond you,
ground effects.
mortal.
Wait, we could do the fire effect thing.
Slay them amongst the flames.
What's my hype level on the new Fumito Ueda game? Which game is that? I don't think I know which one you're speaking of. So, 0 hype? Sorry.
The mighty fall. I need mana.
I was wondering why my attacks were all staggering. Oh yeah, the new Ico game. You know, not really excited because I do not care about a game trailer pretty much if I don't actually see gameplay of it. Like, I kind of get angry when I only ever see a cinematic trailer at this point. Because to me, it almost seems like the devs are hiding something. And,
This is just a warm-up. One cannot help
you could blame other devs for making me feel that way. But, with that being said, I am interested. I still have yet to actually play Ico and The Last Guardian. I know I have The Last Guardian, but I didn't end up playing it because of Donkey's review on it. It pretty much made it look like exactly what I was afraid the game could be. But I'm sure like a lot of what Donkey did was edited for content purposes. What the hell is this? We got a Regal. I interrupted myself. Don't want to pick up a bow. It's gigantic at this point. Ooh. Hey, the game, welcome on in. You're thinking of getting this game? How's the experience so far? So, you're probably catching me at maybe like the worst part of the game because I'm at a part that's filled with like a lot of RNG that can make it arbitrarily more difficult. But overall, I think the core features of the game are very solid. Some things do need some tuning as far as like the balance is concerned, and it's a very iterative process because they actually are in early access. And I know that can be a little bit daunting because it feels like that could just be used as an excuse to cover up less than ideal
lacking both depth and perception.
elements of the game. And there are some holdovers of Path of Exile 1 which aren't my favorite parts that we're returning into Path of Exile 2, like Ultimatum, like this right now. But the actual combat is very satisfying. Learning about the different combos that you can make work together and building your own build is kind of fun. But I am a little bit disappointed that it's not quite as free as Path of Exile 1 with the way that you can engage your builds. And so once I like go through this character's campaign progress. I've already gotten to the maps on my main character, which is like the end game stuff. I want to like leave feedback about ways that I think the game could be improved when it finally goes live. But if you do get the early access, you also get your in-game currency spent to the equivalent dollar amount that you get. So it really isn't too bad to buy into early access because you get some nice shop things which can help improve your quality of life, like stash tabs and whatnot. Next says, what class do you think is least item dependent? I think they're all going to be item dependent, at least toward the end game, just because that's kind of the nature of a loot-based ARPG. Last Guardian would be a good game for me to stream. You know what? That might not be a bad idea, actually. It's good. Don't listen to the haters. On the start, though, the one that would be least... So, I think they're all a little bit item reliant to some degree, just because if you get really good weapon to begin with, that'll help carry you. So I don't know how the warrior plays early on, but I'm assuming maybe like the witch or the sorceress would be really easy in terms of like not needing to rely too much on items. Hey, Without Horns, nice to see you again. It's the best dog bird pet simulator. One fine day with a wolf and a squawk, a baby was born with a... I don't even know where I'm going with that. Which really needs good gems? I mean, they kind of all really need good gems. Okay, actually, I've heard that that's a very consistent complaint about Witch, that you don't get enough spirit gems. So that is true, but I also heard from the Kriparian review / commentary that even without getting... Oh, no, he was doing Infernalist, so he was a witch. Never mind. You're right. But yeah, if any class doesn't get their starting items sorted out in like a consistent gem to improve the abilities... Oh yeah, that says no AoE anymore. Okay, so I can pretty much only use that on bosses. This is gonna have no AoE either, huh? Oh, actually, that still has good AoE. What the hell? Right, so I wanted to clear out all those dudes. Huh. Zooey mama. Oh, this isn't so bad. Oh no, they are gonna keep spawning on me. Oh my... Oh, he unleashed lightning. That was totally my fault. And that was an easier one. I just screwed up. That was totally me, though. I'm not mad at the RNG. I actually had really good RNG up until I died.
Where will your choices bring you this time?
Doesn't Monk have an option for being unarmed? Not exactly. So this is kind of really strange. There are no unarmed skills that kind of don't work without a quarterstaff, from what I've been told.
I believe these
Although
trials
I don't
may
think
be
that's true,
beyond
now that I think about it. If you just don't have a weapon in your second hand slot, you can
a sea of vines.
use the unarmed attacks, but you don't really scale up your fist damage with anything in Path of Exile 2. That's the issue.
Challenger.
At least in Path of Exile 1, there's kind of a jewel that would allow you to work on that kind of facet. Or basis is the word I should use. Dude, the laser triceratops are so cool. I know I say that almost like every time I see them, but they're just that cool. Oh, he has a temporal bubble. Don't need to be in the bubble to use that. I almost got ripped.
The mighty fall.
Ooh, another Regal. Ooh. So, yeah, I don't know if they're going to bring back that jewel or anything that will allow you to scale up your unarmed damage.
This is just the beginning. They strike with dark intent.
So I get slowed if I get hit, and they do more cast damage. Okay.
Try not to die.
Devour.
Let's group them all together.
Need more mana.
Another Regal and a Jin thing.
Provide.
Okay. Okay, I thought I picked up trash. It turned out to not be entirely trash. Hmm. Good old inventory management. So yeah, the actual fluidity and the movement of the action's pretty nice for this game. Like, they've got a really good base game here. It just comes down to tweaking a lot of the systems and adding in more content that doesn't break the game.
This is just a warm-up. Your reach exceeds your grasp.
Is this the boss room? I don't think it is. No, because we just did the other one. Okay. Oh, goodness. I don't know what almost just ended me, but who's that? I whipped it. Tragic. Hey Corey, nice to see you again. He's ready for Elden Ring 2. I'm assuming that you're the type of player that would really get a blast out of that game because of the replayability of it. But I'm a little bit apprehensive because, you know, FromSoft's multiplayer has not been the greatest in terms of like connecting things together. And it doesn't sound like they want to change pretty much anything about it. connectivity at least. Bro! It's obnoxious. Where's the valve? Why does the map look like it continues there, but it doesn't actually do it? Bunch of jerks. Oopsies. So that still has a crazy range. Maybe that's just like an animation issue. Hey Adlight, you can select players from your supporters or viewers to kick the upcoming bosses. That'd be fun to watch. So there are certain games that are like that. I know. Oh wait, no, maybe they banned it. 7 Days to Die is like a zombie type game, and there was a fan mod made for it called Mischief Maker that would allow you to spawn in enemies, teleport like the streamer, and do all sorts of things that could vary the play that people are used to.
Frozen Lash!
That's the elephants. I don't know, I just called it an elephant. It's certainly not an elephant. I just didn't want any of those other enemies to come back and like gank me. Did I? I think it's all the way over here now that I think about it. Where's the last one? Oh, do I need like a switch? Oh, it closed off the wall. That's neat. I haven't seen that before. At least I'm still seeing kind of new things going through this for the 12th time. Oh, that has no AoE. That does that. Run away! Okay. Boss time. So yeah, I'm really surprised that they're not going to have like lobbies or extra stuff from the way that it sounds for Night Rain. Which maybe like lobbies aren't the best thing to do, but there's not even going to be like better communication things. So I'm just a little bit apprehensive. We'll have to wait and see. Like I hope that I'm pleasantly surprised. Network test in February should be telling. Yeah. Damn it. Okay, wait, no. We should be able to beat this one if we don't have the super terrible mods against us. Just don't take the flamethrower to the face, forehead.
Engineered some of the fiercest creatures to ever exist.
And off the fire. see, he's already losing frost.
Freezing strike! I cannot.
Is he up here now? Oh! He's cheating. He went down. I do wish the audio was a little bit better for him. Oh my goodness! That did damage. I don't even know what that was. No, he doesn't come up here, I guess. Surprised it didn't actually frost the ground right there. Hopefully I don't get flamethrowed. No! Okay. I'm scared. He's gonna land on me. I'm slowed! Oh my god, that's so terrible. It stays on the ground for a while too, I'm pretty sure. Man, it's too slow. Oh, that's the bell coming back. I just blew that exit up.
Need more mana.
Oh my god, that does so much damage. Maybe it was 2-on-1. We should be able to get it this time. Hopefully I don't choke to death. Ooh, it's still shocked. I'm going in!
Such as yourself can snatch victory from the depths of defeat.
Finally, how many
Carry few
times is that? Like
possessions,
12,
but I
unironically?
don't have room for that.
Probably more, considering yesterday. We finally got it. Spin to win. How funny and messed up would it be if the servers disconnected me after doing this? That was a big issue in the labyrinth for the other thing. Hold on.
Your merits are not without reward.
Is ever
Approach the
Huh?
altar and receive Chaos's blessing.
Oh yeah, these were all the rewards that we got from the thing itself.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
So he doesn't have anything to save. Yeah, so anyway. Should be able to go back to the middle point now, and we should have two Ascendancy points to spend. Gain Unbound Fury when you inflict an elemental ailment with a hit on an enemy no more than once every 0.2 seconds. 40% more elemental damage while unbound. More buildup while unbound. The unbound duration is... Oh, no, that's quality. Wait, you can't even... I guess that doesn't actually tell us the duration. Meta skills gain 35% more energy. Too bad I don't know enough about how the meta skills work to know if that's really good or not. Crits ignore non-negative enemy monster elemental resistances. So maybe I'll eventually get the freeze one, so I don't need that as an ascendancy point. Although I don't know what elemental expression is. Creates a fiery explosion, bolt of lightning, or icy wave. Strength, dex, or int. That's just kind of whatever. Physical damage reduction from armors based on armor and evasion rating. 40% less evasion rating. So it would want me to go hybrid. Oh, gain 1 spirit for things on the body armor. Since well, it's going to take me a while to get a lot more to the next Ascendancy, so I was thinking of doing like the energy shield thing now, because meditate will allow me to double my energy shield. That's a spell, a channeling spell? I wonder if these take skill slots. Whatever. I hope not. Okay, so this is a normal thing. Okay. I don't know if I can... You know, maybe this is a jewel, or a gem, so maybe I can upgrade the quality and whatnot. Anyway, I'm done with this stupid place. Let me go ahead and hydrate. Time to ID and put away all that random stuff that we got.
Still alive.
I got excited and then I remembered that it doesn't actually give me any movement speed, which means it's useless. Honestly, the boots that I have are good now, but, you know, these are actually really good boots for this level, though. But I went out of my way to buy boots. I think they should have, like, all boots give you some level of implicit movement speed, because it just feels too bad if you have none on them. Like, movement is just too important in this game for boots to not give you anything for it. Is this my original tab? Maybe. No. But it became one of my tabs. Bleeding on hits. Increased charm charges gained. It's not too great. So I have an Exalt in this tab. Just want to have all my things put together. And then I'm gonna regret this when they switch me up. My tabs up tomorrow. Okay. That was that equipment there was from the trials, which is why it was in the inventory like this. I need to put these in this relic stash, whatever it's called.
Quickly.
What do you need?
Oh, I got a unique.
Here to help.
It does suck that I can't put it in the unique stash.
Welcome. Kadir. Bye-bye.
Alright, now we can go back to the quest and stuff. So, I think there's a lot of dialogue we haven't heard. So, let's listen to the hooded one talk about draining the swamp, because we haven't done that yet. And then we'll go ahead and drain the swamp. So, lowering the water.
You have found the waterways? Search it for a control mechanism. Val technology, at least in that era, was based on engraved stonework and latent systems of channeled energy. It should be operational, even after all this time. Drain the city, and let us see what ancient secrets Uzal has kept protected for us. Go.
That would draw unwanted attention.
Hey,
So, no, we did talk to her about that and that. I don't remember if we talked to her about the beast.
I've heard of the beast. Everyone has. If someone is truly trying to raise another, then they must be the grandest of fools. These very ruins around us are the result of an attempt to control such a thing. This is the only way it can end.
So she should have known the original, well, the Beast Slayer from Rayclast, essentially, which was the main character of Path of Exile 1. So I'm really curious what the canonical story is between the end of Path of Exile 1 and the beginning of Path of Exile 2. Oswald.
Oswald's a grim sort, isn't he?
No, he's from
He's
Kareem.
always injury this, death that. Personally, I've never been hurt while treasure hunting. I actually find it rather easy.
I think we listened to this one on stream.
He always makes sure we have the proper supply.
Yeah, okay.
Should be. By their final days, the Val were a deeply tiered empire based on brutal conflict. He was second only to Queen.
Yeah, okay. I think we're good. So we got the large soul core from the guy in the wall at the end of the last stream before the child fiasco. So let's listen to what she had to say about that.
Wow! You did it! Now you can use that soul core to power the mechanisms in the waterways. Good job with that construct, by the way.
Alright, so now
Good luck.
let's talk to Servi and maybe Oswald of
That
Kareem.
guy?
Oh yeah, I never did the local knowledge stuff. The search.
Ah, so you're after blood crystals. The thing I'll recall my tribe has spoken of again.
Alright, we know that. So anyway. Huh? Oh, this is just straight up broken on PS5? That's really unfortunate. Okay. Let me mark that down as a note.
This isn't the
Servi
place.
local info broken on PS5. So, just like how it was in Act 2, when you interacted with the map, you'd have like the little information indicators that you could touch, and they would give you like actual info about the places that you're going to go to on the map. And I guess we're all good here.
Watch your step.
Hey Zero, nice to see you again. How you doing? So now we can just teleport directly to the infested barrens and then check out the new place. So, although the next area is kind of windy and annoying, I quite like the design of it just for being so different and kind of new, especially for like Path of Exile. A lot more, maybe not interactive, but you'll see what I mean.
Let's hope this works.
So I think the waterways are this way? Okay, yeah. We just drained this canal. Every time I see the Matland waterways, for whatever reason, my mind goes to Matlock, which was a TV show. Like, I never watched it, but like always heard about it. It just was like too old for me to get into. That was a little bit sketchy.
They're here. Just a surly war.
Rubber.
They still work.
So as we go through here, we will have to lower the water in multiple places to proceed. Your grandma loved Matlock corn? Yeah, it seemed like an older show. Stella says it's for the boomers in chat. I feel like Matlock might have been even older for boomers. More of like a silent generation television show, maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. What are your guys' like favorite old terrible television shows? This has nothing to do with Matlock, but it's kind of a product of its time. I couldn't help but when I was a kid, I really liked the show Small Wonder. Which what the hell am I talking about Small Wonder on stream? Small Wonder was like this terrible 80s sitcom about this man who made like a robot girl. And so she was like 7 or 8 years old, something like really young, and it was a girl essentially pretending to be a robot. She was supposed to be a real robot in the show, and like, oh, they mustn't find out that the dad has this technology. It's a secret, because then I think they were like, the government's gonna steal it or something crazy like that. And then like there was a little neighbor girl that was always like being mischievous by like trying to find out for sure whether or not the main girl Vicky was a robot. But by all measures, it's a pretty corny and terrible show. How? Okay, he just straight up teleported. The ironic thing was I teleported beyond the bell for once. So it's like, it makes me target the bell when I don't want to, and then not target the bell when I do. It's one of the bad things about controller. It's more like the Greatest Generation era. I thought, does it go Boomer, then Silent, then Greatest, or is it Boomer, Greatest, Silent. Can't remember. Oh no, Asnex says old terrible TV shows nowadays. The Simpsons. Hey! You're confusing some things. Back in the day, it wasn't terrible, but now it's terrible. So you kind of have a point, but I don't have to like it. I don't care if other classes are stronger than the monk. The monk has style, I'll say that much. Silent is World War I. Oh, it's Silent, then Greatest and Boomer. Okay. So yeah, I'm assuming that Matlock was more of like a Greatest Generation show then. Alright, Asnex, you have a good night, and you take care. And good luck with your early morning. You said nowadays you like the first few seasons? Yeah. I was rewatching The Simpsons from the beginning like a year or two ago when I was like eating lunch. And I was kind of surprised at how quickly it got flanderized. Which is kind of ironic because flanderizing is a term that was coined because of The Simpsons, but anyway. It has a periodic invulnerability aura, that's weak.
Back to the sword.
It needed it, but didn't use it. Okay. I don't think any amount of inventory management's gonna help me here. Who's naming these generations? Sociologists? I don't know, man. Are millennials the last non-alphabetical generation? So, no, because millennials were originally called Generation Y to follow Generation X. And so that's why you get the Z for Zoomers, like, back in the thing. But
How can I?
it just kind of happened that Generation Y was kind of defined by the turn of the millennium in a lot of ways. So that's kind of... Wait, I don't want to sell things. Every time I get kind of intrigued by the stats on one of the items that I'm picking up, I find out that they're a damn pair of boots and they're kind of worthless because they have no movement speed, and I get disappointed. So yeah, anyway, with like The Simpsons, I think I like the first 2 seasons the most, and then quickly after that, it kind of just becomes a characterization of itself. A caricaturization. I misspoke. I keep on accidentally doing the bell instead of a twin blade buff. So yeah, this area is quite windy, but I don't know. It's a very different change of scenery, I guess, which is part of why I like it. I kind of love and hate it at the same time. Ugh! And I know I've talked about it on stream before, but I haven't done it in a while. But when I was on a deployment, I was like watching the Rugrats as a way to pass time. And for some reason, it never really occurred to me that old people would be different. Because, I mean, what's the word? Conceptually, I knew that old people got old and died, but I guess I hadn't really considered the consequences of that as a kid, in that people don't just become like a generic version of an old person, but the old people that I knew as kids were byproducts of a certain generation and kind of had like certain characteristics shared in common between them that I like took for granted because I didn't know any better. And so when I was watching the Rugrats, I saw Grandpa Pickles hanging out at like their equivalent of the Lions Lodge or whatever it's called, the Lions Den? Lions Club, that's what it is. And I kind of forgot about that. The culture of that generation, like being defined a lot more by the war and whatnot, especially compared to like the baby boomers. And, what's the word? Is it Tissander? I think it's Tissander, but I can't conjugate it well enough. Like, sounding really hard over the fact that, like, the old people that I knew as a kid were kind of, like, gone, and, like, their culture was kind of going with them as well in a way, which, I mean, there's a lot of things that I think are worth forgetting about the older culture, but I don't know, it was just kind of weird to see Grandpa Pickles and the way that the old people spent their time in the Rugrats, because I hadn't really seen it in so long, and I just kind of forgot about it. Hey Dylan, nice to see you again. The populous game of generations we're familiar with now were all coined by Strauss and Howe, but they and their work is now considered junk science in psychology and sociology. I mean, yeah, makes sense. The original Simpsons were 2 to 3 minute cartoons that came from In Living Color. Kind of forgot about that. When I was a kid, I preferred In Living Color to Saturday Night Live, which I think is kind of crazy now, just because of the amount of names who were in Saturday Night Live back then. Oh no, maybe not In Living Color, maybe it was more Mad. I mean, I kind of watched In Living Color and Mad TV back then. The syndicated versions, though. We've talked about this generation stuff before. I kind of don't buy into the like typical millennial label as far as like the years are concerned. And for me, like millennials are those who kind of remember life before 9/11, if you're like an American specifically. I don't know exactly how I'd make the breakdown in different cultures. Maybe the term millennial isn't even like that relevant depending where you're from, but part of the reason I use 9/11 is because it's kind of a pretty significant sea change in the culture of the US pre 9/11 and after it, and it kind of also ties into the difference of moving from a analog-based society into more of a digital one. So it's kind of like twofold. I don't know, for some reason that dude's voice kind of reminded me of that. So what did we have in the chat listed? We had The Simpsons. Did we have other TV shows? I don't think so. Oh yeah, this place. This is fun. Oh. They all exploded before I could even use the bomb. Hey Meowlies, you like the Tracy Ullman Show and Living Color was the Wayans and Jim Carrey? Dylan liked the classic Twilight Zone and Star Trek. You haven't watched a lot of TV in general, though. Oh, you may have missed like the beginning of the convo when I was saying like old terrible television shows that you like enjoyed nonetheless. Because I would smack you upside the face if you're saying the Twilight Zone's terrible. The lake got drained. So we have the encampment leading into the drowned city in the Temple of Kopek.
Time for Utzal to reveal its secrets.
Global said 9/11 marked the end of bright, transparent, colored plastic futurism and the beginning of dark green filtered gritty realism in terms of like general culture aesthetics. When did The Matrix get released? Wasn't that before 9/11? But I know what you mean though. You deserve it in that case. Oh, Simpsons first showed on the Tracy Ullman Show. You don't know if you ever actually saw it? Okay.
How can I be of aid?
Be warned, friend. The waterways on the Matlan River be a barrier between us and the Azak tribe. The Orok may be troubled, but the Azak, them are true horror. Their queen witch, Ignatdok, takes her child every blood moon. Why? I won't guess. If you trespass, only death awaits you. But if you survive while you are there, please, rip out our heart.
We already did the Ignatdok thing. The drain lake.
You should have never drained the lake. My tribe depends on the waters for our safety. How will we fend off the Orok or the Azak now? And worse, you have unleashed the horrors of the Val once more. Know this. You bring up bad omens from the depths that should have stayed buried, and you will regret it.
Alright, so I think that dialogue's supposed to play instead.
Bye-bye.
Try the local knowledge now. Nope, still
Don't
broken.
drink the water.
Don't drink the water.
Welcome. Need a guide?
I always struggle trying to tab things and then they don't work.
Armor-piercing fragmentation rounds pierce through...
Alright, so I should try using that some a bit just to see if it's effective or not. How did this get tabbed over so far? Right. What is my current one at? Oh. I don't think it's going to be good, but I'll try to upgrade this once more. Not exactly worth it.
Here to help. Leave.
Let's look at my skills. Oh, I need to bind this to something too. I didn't think about that. The troubles of controller. You know what? I think I would take off Herald of Ice. Because my fragmentation rounds are going to potentially do the exact same thing as this. Well, this does have better AoE, but my goal is to consume the freezes and deal a lot of damage. Unbind? Nope. It should be up here, right? Unbound avatar. Oh, this is gonna be terrible if I'm trying to pick up items on the other tab.
Quickly.
Alright, so anyway.
I had no idea how enormous this ziggurat really is.
We drained the lake, so now we're coming down into the city. This was all filled with water. And so this is where Act 3 starts to get really exciting to me, like visually. In Living Color, used to have Yo Mama joke segments, permanently ruined the way you communicate. Yo Mama so mama that when she enters the room, everyone becomes her offspring. Oh yeah? Yo Mama's so fat, when she gets up from the bed, she gets up from all the sides.
Beyond this sealed door is the temple of the sun god Kopek. I've seen writings by a fellow named Ketzuli that mention his research in this temple, but I can't quite make sense of what the device was or how it functioned. Unfortunately, we can't use Kalguran explosives without risking whatever's inside. However, there's a piece missing from the door. Knowing the Val, it'll be made of gold, of course. I recommend heading into the city to search for it. Try looking around the Agarat area, as that is well known for its opulence in the golden tributes, especially at the main temple's apex. Hurry back if you find it.
Alright.
Bye.
Drowned City.
This drowned city is not dead. Something moves in hidden spaces.
It wasn't loaded. Why is it not firing? Okay. What? Is it because I have this buff? No. I don't have the buff up right now. I certainly have the stats to use this. Does it want me to manually switch weapons? I should use this a lot more than I do, huh? Oh, because I need to shoot it. Ah, that's right. So I need a separate load and a separate shoot button. Bro, this sucks. I need like another skill bar. But, okay, I've got an idea. This is so janky the way that we're gonna make this work. Let's... Okay. Good Mama by Farside is great if you like 90s hip-hop mom diss tracks. She keeps on passing me by. Right, so that doesn't do enough damage, probably because my crossbow is kind of garbage at this point in the game. That's what I get. Okay. But it could theoretically work. Hey Robbie, nice to see you again. Tomorrow you're going on your vacation? Yeah, so hope you enjoy that. You may have missed me saying goodbye when you left the other night, and then I wished that you would enjoy that vacation. Where is that? Okay. Passing Me By is a classic. Still can rap all the lyrics to that album from memory. That's about the most of Far Side that I know. I'm not like super deep into hip hop or anything like that, or like old school rap. Well, I do prefer old school rap in general, just like stylistically. If I'm going to be listening to rap at all, but I tend to not listen to rap. Oh yeah, a lot of things here are going to be strong to ice.
Lightning!
Why do we have so many hags in one spot? Where the heck are they all coming from? Use that ability early, so I need to be at 100 built up. It's gonna be a little bit awkward learning when to use it. Frozen out of range. There's a witch! God, huh? Oh, there's gotta be another witch.
Need more mana. Meet the dreamer.
No! now that I think about it, since we still have the Meet the Dreamer line, apparently the Invokers are still ignorant about the state of that being. Like how the ice effects look in this game? Yeah, they did a really great job with a lot of these visual effects. I do think that the ice in particular and the way that things shatter looks pretty phenomenal. Ooh. Like that right there is so satisfying. And this area is pretty cool in general because you get to punch babies in the face. For all of you Murgo haters in chat.
What's all this then?
The city looks more waterlogged than drowned. Well, we did just unlog the water, which is why it was drowned.
Now you've done it. Why are you making me risk my hide by coming out here? Wait. Look. You lucky madman. The monkey god. The monkey represented Kamasa, the vile god of wealth. Even I'm tempted to... No. I'll just die horribly. It's you that's got to go in there. Give a look around. If you find what I think you'll find, and if you clear out any dangers, we're all going to leave this place rich.
I'm not interested in treasure, but wisdom. That is what I seek.
Stupid monk. Kamasa.
I've never been quite sure if Kamasa was actually a monkey, or if he was just god of monkeys. In either case, he held their love for shiny things. The wealth wasn't the point, but his cult still slowly grew to become the richest in the Vaal Empire. Eventually, they became the very guardians of the treasury itself. The famed Pirandes family would have been paupers in comparison. I can almost feel my greed overcoming my caution. Almost.
So that's pretty cool because the Pirandes family were like extremely known for wealth, even for their items in Path of Exile 1. So it's kind of neat getting these little bits of lore tidbits.
Little is known about the monkey god. He was initially portrayed as curious, wise, and prone to mischief. In the earliest tales, if he appeared, it was to do one of two things. Impart mysterious wisdom, or steal something shiny from a wealthy noble. Unfortunately, his greed apparently grew as the Vaal expanded. Later tales portrayed him extorting peasants and blackmailing nobles for increasingly large tithes. His cult's core values became exploitation and ambition. His high priests eventually ran everything remotely financial in the Empire. I can only imagine what treasures are hidden in their ancient coffers.
Now, based off of the Hooded One, aka Sin's comments about divinity, and needing to play the part, that does make me wonder if Oswald's tale, if it's true, then was the monkey kind of subsumed by the other's beliefs into becoming such a greedy, avaricious creature? Potentially. So anyway, Meowlaser was saying that they've got their turntables and a semi-professional music studio set up. That's crazy. That's awesome. You just bought a drum machine just for Dungeons and Dragons the other week. I'm assuming D&D in this context is Dungeons and Dragons, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's something else.
What horrors does this quiet darkness hide?
The Molten Vault, Forge of the Forgotten Wealth of Kamasa. Yeah, so this is one of the cooler areas of the game. I mean, the hotter areas of the game. I do like being able to cancel out of my animation. So that way if I'm in the midst of an attack, I don't have to just stand there like a bumpkin. Global wants to know what kind of drum machine. Are you into drumming, Global? Because I know virtually nothing about it. I mean, like, only like the super basic stuff. It's gonna freeze me. I went ahead and used my super buff because I figured those things might be a bit tankier to cross stuff. Yeah, I'm really glad I thought of this tech to keep generating power charges. And that's like one of my favorite things about Path of Exile, like thinking outside the box to make builds work. I just wish there was a bit more of that in Path of Exile too, because it feels a bit more limited. Because of how like little access you really get between different weapon types and skill gems and support gems. I kind of feel like they should up the drop rates substantially for virtually everything. Maybe not like super good equipment, but like
Frozen Lash!
currency, skill gems. I was wondering if it'd be a good thing if they had vendors sell skill gems for gold, so that way you had other gold sinks than just
Meet the tree.
what are they called? Respecking costs, essentially. Global plays drums as well as the machines. So, Meow Laser got an EP 1320 Medieval. If you don't get background beats for your D&D game, you're not doing it right. Now that you mention it, I think I've seen like random playlists online where it's like advertising D&D groups, essentially. Not like groups themselves, but like music for campaigns. I'm assuming like the Skyrim music would just be, ooh baby, a very common pick. So now we can upgrade another one of our gems. Gems. Combat Frenzy? I don't have the spirit for it. Stormwave. Herald of Ice. I don't have the spirit for that. Rose and Locust are Falling Thunder. Oh, Charged Staff, for real. How does this even work, though? Persistence, Conduction. Okay. Wait, what did I just do? Yeah, I need more support gems in general. Okay. Global's already familiar with that drum kit. It's interesting. Very out of left field for release product. Left field release for a product. Oh wow, Global, you make drum machines too to a certain extent? Global Sequence is your synthesizer company. Oh, that's wild. I had no idea. Meow asks, do you make modular? They have a small modular setup. Hey, Robbie, this game, it really depends on kind of how familiar you are with ARPGs in general. Like, the more that you know, the shorter you can make it. But let's see. I'm on episode 7 total. Wait, so this came out last Friday. I think I streamed it. Yeah, I did stream it the day it released, but I skipped one day, so 9 times 3, that's 27. So let's say I'm at about 30 hours because of going overtime. So I would say the campaign is probably anywhere between 40 to 60 hours for a first playthrough. And then the end game is pretty much as long as you want it to be. And when it releases and gets out of early access, it'll also be free, so it's definitely a good value if you're trying to save money. But of course, it's not free yet because, oh man, I must have accidentally hit R2. That sucks. I wasted my buff. I just got stabbed by the spear. I don't know why that was so funny. I need that skill gem. I'm out of ammo. Or energy, mana. Like, why am I taking so much damage? It's because I'm literally taking these damn open blasts, huh? Oh my goodness. I was hoping I would kill that guy. Ooh. They were unexpectedly tanky compared to everything else.
I must maintain a fine balance.
Oh, just your time.
Falling Thunder is a lightning area
Wait, am I
attack.
full?
If you have power charges, this skill will consume them to deal a...
I guess I'm good with skill gems. This kind of reminds you of Hades? Yeah, they're kind of a similar vein of games. Both being ARPGs and whatnot. Did you play Hades and did you like it? I still have yet to play Hades. I've only ever heard like really positive things about it though. I guess when it came out, I just kind of wasn't really in the mood to play a roguelike. At least not one like that at the time. Modules are fun, but easy to screw everything up by twisting the wrong knob or patching the wrong cable. So one thing you can do about that is by either leaving marks or using tape to know your preferred settings once you get everything fine-tuned. Just the general strat one can play.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
Hey Hilko, welcome back in. Cool monk gameplay? It is definitely cool monk gameplay because I freeze everything. I know you put the period there, but I want to ignore it. And then how are you doing, and how is your campaign progress going along?
How can I?
What do you mean? Yeah?
So, the city of Utsal has been laid bare to the world after all these centuries. I know you're after some particular device, but I can't help but remind you that we are here for a purpose of our own. Treasure hunters hunt treasure, yeah? I'll not be the first to set foot in those deadly sunken ruins. But if you're brave enough, you might as well keep an eye out for anything that looks valuable. In particular, look for buildings with monkey statues on them. If you spy something like that, give me a shout. I'll be waiting with great anticipation.
So let's go
Stay
back
wary.
to the vault. Oh wait,
I'm no storyteller, but I know what's more. The monkey represented Kamasa, the vile god of wealth. If you see a statue of a monkey, it means treasure. It may be a vault, maybe a temple, could be a vast forge. Any of the above would mean fabulous riches.
so Rabbit, you're trying to get the double jump before Lesmes and Infanta. Do you have the poison spell? Because that kind of carried me a lot. If you get it positioned in the right spot, that's a lot of free damage. Then Hilko is saying you're enjoying the monk compared to the merc. Feels tougher, at least so far. You're still in Act 1. Okay, so you're pretty much playing the same two classes that I did. It does take a minute for the merc to get good. If you have the nodes on the passive skill tree, which reduces your reload time, it helps a lot. And then when you get the support gems like double barrel, it can also help quite a lot. And then once you're able to just spam grenades, that's when merc really comes online.
Freezing strike!
As for the monk, I kind of felt it was also slow at the beginning, but once you start getting some better support gems, it really comes online. Unfortunately, that kind of happened for me after Act 1, though. But now that I've gotten more combo-y type skills, I've been enjoying myself quite a bit. So, Robbie, you still haven't played Hades? Oh, no worries about that. And Hilko is starting to think you just happen to have a really powerful pea shooter RNG that made the early game too easy without having to use different ammo. That's a possibility. The fragmentation rounds are also just really good when you use them properly. I was hoping I got a jeweler orb, but it was a blue item, so I didn't get it. Alright, you guys ready for a super cool boss?
That's going to be trouble.
So this boss is actually a literal DPS check. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. We'll see. Double barrel, stun most of the enemies, then lava grenade, etc. Yeah. But this boss is so damn cool. You can cheese him though. Okay, so his dialogue is also different from my character. So I was talking about this the other night on stream, that some of the bosses seem to have unique dialogue based off of your Ascension class. Because I was the Gemling Legionnaire, he like made a comment about like gems being encrusted in our flesh, but that we lack the features of a noble and that like we were an imposter or something like that, which is just really unexpected and really neat. I really enjoy those kinds of attentions to detail, or attention to details. And I know Baldur's Gate 3 is like the game to beat. Okay. That's totally my fault, obviously. I rolled into lava. I need to kite him as far from the lava as I can, essentially. You notice Dead Cells is an Android in the Google Play Store and only costs $9. I've never played Dead Cells, and I always confuse it with Dead Space, and I can't remember the difference between them. I frozen? I might have okay, no, I didn't. Where'd he go, George? I need to kite him away from the lava so I can deal damage to him. Oh my goodness. Oh no, get away.
Keep your accursed wealth, be.
What are my flasks looking like? Okay. Oh my goodness. I almost died.
Need more mana. I will not die here. Freezing strike.
Uh-oh. Oh no, this is gonna be close. I'm YOLOing it.
Need more mana.
I'm out of mana! Like, actually out of mana. Whew.
The dangers of wealth have never been so literal.
Yeah, guys, I had this much left of the arena, and if it fills up, it fills up. So this is what I was saying when this boss is a bit of a DPS check fight. Ooh. Oh man, and just completely out of flasks. Clutching it out. Whew, that was fun. Okay. So we got the Viper Cat. Anyway. Dylan's tried many times, but you've never really been able to get into a roguelike. You can put up with a lot in a game, but mandatory rogue or parry mechanics have so far been a barrier for you. Okay. What roguelikes have you played? So, roguelikes can be kind of hit or miss for me. I think sometimes you just need like good systems to kind of get over it. One of my favorite roguelikes is kind of, I don't know how it works with like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but there was a game on the PS1 called Azure Dreams where you kind of get to raise monsters that you can find in this monster tower, essentially. And every time your main character went into the tower, you were reset to level 1, but the level of your monsters would not be reset. So you would essentially get progression through training your monsters and like increasing their stats and like fusing them. It's a really interesting game, which not a lot of people have heard of. Oh, actually, yeah. I was complaining about like boots not having movement speed, but when I get one, it's like it's not worth the cost of upgrading it. You know, I'm gonna use that as an example of like some feedback. Campaign not worth cost upgrading boots for trading. Like the only way it would work is if I really intended to use these, and yeah. 251. Oh, very good.
Yes.
So yeah, Azure Dreams is a really fun roguelike. Then there's a bit of a grindier one that's kind of similar in the way that it plays called Zettai Hero Project, ZHP. It's on Steam. It was originally released for the PSP. And you're the absolute victory unlosing ranger. Yeah. And then you would like upgrade your hero suit so that way you could get permanent stat bonuses when you're going through dungeons and stuff. But that one is a lot more grindy because it's a Nippon Ichi Software game. And they like make it to Skya and whatnot.
Came back alive, did ya? I'll organise the men. We'll start carting the gold out of here. No sign of old Kamasa, eh? Well, then he won't miss it. Keep anything you're able to lift out of there yourself. Let's call it a finder's fee, eh? I'm feeling generous today, considering we actually found treasure and all came out alive. Stay wary.
So we got an uncut skill gem from him. Oh yeah, I should be checking out these damn shops to see if there's anything really good to buy and hoard or sell. No movement speed.
Stay wary.
Wow, it's wild just putting uncut skill gems in the stash, essentially. So we did the Molten Vault, which means we need to go back to the Drowned City and redo the area, essentially. Because that was a side area. Trying to think of other really cool roguelikes. I know Hades is a big one. I guess in a way, wouldn't Civilization and those types of games count as roguelikes? Or does it really count because you're just like starting a new campaign? Making babies explode. Isn't Civ a strategy game? It is. I was just joking because you kind of restart from zero at the beginning of every game, kind of like a roguelike, but it's definitely not what most people would consider a roguelike. Well, I rolled into it. I was trying to like roll through it. I don't know if the iframes can work that way. Stop attacking the building. I like how I tell him to stop doing that, and then he just targets it even harder. Michael Scott style.
Vile abomination!
So many heads. Ooh, baby. So we could get more freeze build up. I need to... That's the wrong button. Need to figure out how exposure works with my current setup. Because I don't know if like cold damage applies cold exposure natively or anything like that. I put this on. Oh yeah, I didn't get a support gem. That's why I haven't used it. I mean, the penetration would still be good. I'm just kind of curious. Oh, what's my character's freeze build-up? Can I even see this right now? Actually, I wonder if I go to advanced info. Attack damage gained is cold? Okay, no. Yeah, I don't know if I'm applying exposure or not. I don't really care that much about chill yet. I don't think. There's just so many lightning options on the skill tree. It's kind of crazy. Where's the other cold thing? Wait, what is this over here? All right. Oh, okay, it was over here. I thought it was over here to the right, but I just couldn't remember where. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I really want all the lightning penetration? I could go for more stats. Well, I'm doing lightning stuff already, so I'm just gonna start going for the colds over there. That was so awesome. Oh. Wait, I don't need to explore this area, do I? No, okay. So I'm kind of going the wrong way now. Did I say filthy Ferguson? So yeah, as far as roguelikes go, I guess I can't really think of too many off the top of my head, but I've probably played a decent few. So if you guys have any you can think of in the chat beyond like Hades and Azure Dreams, let me know. Because I feel like Rogue Legacy, Binding of Isaac. Yeah, so Dylan, did you ever play those games? Because if you bounced off of those, then I would say probably you might not be like a legitimate fan of roguelikes, which is, you know, perfectly fine. Not all roguelikes are like those specifically, but those are indeed good roguelikes. Persistence? I've already got that. Lightning damage from supported skills contribute to electrocution buildup? Oh, supported skills deal 40% less damage. Let's see them all though. They can't generate frenzy charges. Okay, we don't need that. I don't think that works super well with what I have going on right now. But if I crit, actually that would give me more power charges, but maybe not because of this thing. But I don't know how this works with this skill. That'd be worth testing. So what I'm thinking right now is because whenever I crit, I will gain a power charge. I'm wondering if the crit counts as from my base weapon damage versus the strike itself. Not the strike, but the extra lightning projectile that I send off. And if that works together. So I wonder if I'm having like 2 chances to hit and therefore 2 chances to crit, which seems really strong, or if and this will just be self-defeating because I don't want to lose my charges. I wish there were more ways to generate charges and like keep them up though. Duration. Maybe I'll start electrocuting things as well as freezing them. Without Horns is going to mention... Oh, so you've played Dead Cells. No, never mind. Dylan has not. Dead Cells is a roguelike? Okay, I always forget what Dead Cells is because I always confuse it with Dead Space. So that makes sense. Rogue Legacy and Dead Cells. Enter the Gungeon. Okay, Crypt of the Necrodancer. Dylan has played Dead Cells. You actually got decently far into Dead Cells, but ultimately ended up dropping it after a while. Okay. So the Binding of Isaac is really good. I've wanted to play Enter the Gungeon. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Kill.
So we should have some more howlers going for us. Oh Lord, he's gonna get me. There's something that happens to you after a good run where a part of your brain just goes, okay, we're done now, even though a part of you wants to continue. I mean, I don't blame you. Like, that's kind of the anti-gambler trap, essentially, where if you can walk away while you're ahead, you just kind of get the reward. Oh, that's good. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, I thought I just died. I need to sit up straight. He's so fast. Did I get rid of that witch? I hope so. Oh my goodness, that was such a push heal. I'm not doing enough damage to this guy. He's scaring the crap out of me. Oh, there's a witch! Get away! Oh no! So those fat dudes can explode after you kill them. Okay, here we go. Whew. I think I just frozen to ice. That's cool. Ooh, and a sapphire? I need one of these. Ooh, baby. Okay. So it's not like the most amazing thing, but it's good for what I've got. You like how physical the attacks are in this game? They connect really well, kind of the opposite of D3 in your experience? Okay. Yeah, so that is like the best thing about this game. The combat just feels really weighty. And it feels really fun to hit your skills just right like that. Uh-oh. Tiny bubbles. Scare me to bliss. Did I get rid of her?
I need mana.
Attack, bro.
I need mana.
I must maintain a fine balance.
I should have gone this way then.
The mighty ball.
Yeah, the river hags kind of mess me up in this level because they're so resistant to cold damage. Ooh. Oh, that was super cool. It was kind of unintended. I didn't kill her.
Frozen lash.
Damn it! I got drowned. That's my fault. I was being cheeky. I was trying to bum rush it. So I don't know if there's like an instant death thing. I saw the ticking thing, but I just took so much damage at once. Well, now I know not to do that. Here we go, back to where we were. Where are these babies all on fire? I'm kind of surprised at how not censored this game is. Like, in Act 1, the executioner, like, beheading somebody right before you fight him is kind of unexpected. And then, like, half these mobs, which kind of look like babies, but must be legally distinct, I'm sure. Oh, it's a rare river hag.
I must maintain
Think we're good.
balance.
Is it not on this side of the map after all? I probably need to go up that way.
Vile abomination.
No, this won't go anywhere. Got a log. Dang it, so maybe I need to go to the right. Ooh, a door.
How could they live here all this time?
That's kind of what I wonder, how the heck everything survived.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
We should just ignore the hags, I think.
I must maintain.
I told myself to ignore the hags, and then I immediately tried to go back. Do as I say, kids, not as I do.
This place should be razed to the ground.
I'm scared. I can't see if he's going to be doing a big ol' attack or not. Filthy lobbers. I don't know, there's something about them being called filthy lobbers which just feels like such a British insult to me. I'm afraid he's in like one tapping. Ooh, baby.
The dreamer provides.
So we got an exalted orb and a support gem. All right, Robbie, you have a good night, and thanks for dropping by, and enjoy your vacation. And your birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. Oh yeah, this is all full. Oh, these are the only ones that actually work with it? Does that even really work? I'm already using that. Dang it. I should probably be using this on something leverage. Oh, critical hit chance against immobilized enemies. But if I crit, need like another combo damagey type thingy. Oh yeah, I should be looking at these too, huh? Oh, inevitable critical would be really good with my build. I should probably put this on the lightning staff thing. guess cold pen would be good. Just don't do physical damage, that's part of the problem. Can't do that because that's too much spirit reservation. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I guess cold pen might be the way I need to go. Oh, that'd be good to put on that, I think. I found a lot of bodies near Ronnie's rise and just spoke to Yuji and then reloaded the area and found him dead with 3 Black Knife assassins dead around. You feel sad? You didn't want to kill Blythe, nor did you want Yuji dead. Oh, so I'm assuming you didn't really know the triggers for that quest? Yeah. Pretty much once she leaves for Ansel River, you're kind of at a point of no return. You can't save everybody. Like, once you kill her fingers, Yuji and Blythe will kind of end their quests.
How can I be of
Here to help.
Feels bad getting rid of so many minion things.
Don't drink the water.
An ad pops up every time you ask me a lore-related question. Oh, so I was saying that pretty much Ronnie's quest line goes off the rails in terms of trying to protect both Yuji and Blythe as soon as she leaves to go to Ansel River. And then once you fight the baleful shadow version of Blythe, then you pretty much can't save Yuji or him at that point. So I wasn't really saying anything like too important. Knock knock, or ring ring. Who's there?
I'm unable.
I didn't really want to fight everything, but the hags make it personal. That one. isn't hard. Go through the rubble. The apex of filth. Tell Blythe and E.G. So long, suckers. Yeah, so some people are joking that in Night Rain, you're going to fight the Tarnished character that has like Ronnie on his back. Ancient carving. This one might not say
When
anything.
we first came to this place, death alone was the king of all that we surveyed. Solemn his high and lonely throne. We had little and were starving, but this man-made mountain offered us nourishment. Eating the caps and stems brought us grand visions of a thriving world. It was a promise of things to be. This, then, will be our new home until our promised land is made real.
So this area has a bunch of fungi, mushrooms in it, and kind of makes me hope that if they make Blight come back into the game, that it'll be pretty good. Because it's really janky in Path of Exile 1. And for those who in chat don't know what Blight was, it's kind of a game mode that functions sort of as a, I almost said power defense, a tower defense type of activity, which could be kind of rewarding depending on the season, but it just didn't really have a lot of identity in terms of like the rewards that it offered. Well, that's not true, because you could use the anointments, but that's been subsumed by just other systems in this game now. Rejoice. I don't actually want to read this. Okay, it's short. Step forth, true believers, unto Ziri's graceful shadow. She alone shall shade you from the pains and ills of this world. By her grace, and hers alone, shall you be given eternal life. Oh, that's one form of eternal life. I wonder if these things don't explode because I've been freezing them. Oh, I guess they've been shattering, and that would stop on death effects? Huh. I guess I need to think about that a bit more. Let me deal with the doggy real quick. Alright, she's just goofing me.
Vile abomination! I need mana!
Oh. She didn't have as much health as I thought she would.
The promised land is bountiful, a blissful place over.
I need to get rid of that. Like,
the promised land is bountiful, a blissful place overflowing with potential. My brethren surround me. We are one, experiencing the entirety of time all at once. Even as I write this, I am on the cusp of transcendence. The script before my eyes morphs into illegible symbols. I cannot stop laughing, rejoicing at the bright future that I know us two will share.
So in other words, the mushrooms are working, and the schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Figures.
Loathsome creature!
Mushroom something. Oh, these are clubbers? Club goers? Wait, I heard a ringy dingy for like an item.
What's this?
Got a green mushroom, guys. A curious find. I don't know how randomized the voice lines are for that specifically. Because I know the mercenary has like a couple different lines that he says when we pick up the mushrooms. But the first one that I picked up was a red mushroom. And my mercenary is like, it feels like I've seen this one before. And then that made me wonder if that was like a Mario reference essentially. Lang's messing me up. I'm trying to teleport around other ways.
I need mana. Need more mana.
I'm always out of mana. Dog invasion has been dealt with. Wait, who am I facing? Okay. These better, man, every gen. I know, right? Well, I'm not actually running out of flasks for the most part. Maybe if I get to like a boss. But honestly, if I was able to beat Nectol, who's like actually a DPS check, I think we'll be fine for a while. like, now that I think about it, performing a lot better with like the keybinds and having gotten used to the Hand of Chayula, I am using it a bit more. Because I remember being like, ah, crap, how do I play? Once I put it on to begin with. Because there's a little bit of a learning curve with the combos. I am a little bit worried that I'm falling into a little bit of a noob trap of investing so heavily into cold.
Need more mana.
But I figure by the time I get further along in the game, I'll also be able to invest a lot more into lightning stuff. And it shouldn't be too bad. I wondered if this is it. So get the bubbling respite. We can turn in.
I need more ingredients.
Turn in our mushroom, and we could use her as a shopkeeper. She doesn't have anything particularly amazing, but oh well. Dylan says, you think randomization and procedural techniques work really well when they're used at the edges and for small things? Underutilized in some ways, you feel? Could you elaborate on what you think is underutilized about it? Because I feel like in a lot of ways, like, the best CGI is the CGI that you don't notice. And the same would be applied for, like, these kind of procedural things. We got a red mushroom. Because I feel like there's a ton of procedural generation for things in games. Some better than others. I must have put the wrong flask on. So that explains why I've been out of mana so often. It's whenever I've been healing my life, it's been taking from my mana.
I remember the before times. We bowed before a city who bowed before no one. But Mother is the one true queen. She is the one who brings solace. She is the one who grows gifts for us. We must keep heeding them, for they bring pure delight.
So, I wonder if they're adherents of chaos, now that I think about it. What was I going to say? So, Dylan was saying that they like that just not completely knowing something in terms of like exploration at times. So I'm curious how you feel about like the Chalice dungeons of Bloodborne, because I feel like after a while, once you get too familiarized with something, you kind of understand how it works. And procedural generation, like once you start seeing the seams, it's pretty jover.
must maintain a fine balance.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
I must maintain.
Yeah, this is a tall mushroom. I don't think I can move things around to make this work.
I must maintain a fine balance. This makes 3.
In most games, okay, no. I read that, just maybe not out loud. Yeah, we gotta walk back. I'll be really glad once they update it so that way you can teleport between the checkpoints. Because it does get a wee bit tedious having to do this on a map this size. Granted, I'm a little lucky that the third mushroom that I found is kind of in the vicinity of the place that I'm looking for. But still.
This ought to do the trick. Well, well. This foul creature has some use after all.
Dang it. 315 versus 325. It had a perfect quality, but just doesn't have a good rule. You think Bloodborne is an interesting experiment, but it's also not using it in small ways, aside maybe enemy placement. Only example that comes to mind is Rain World. I don't know enough about Rain World, to be honest. I had to manually or mentally deprogram myself from thinking Risk of Rain. I was like, oh yeah, Risk of Rain's a pretty good one, huh? Oh yeah, that's another roguelike actually. I don't know if you've played that. As far as like the procedural generation and whatnot goes.
I need mana.
These bastard jumps. Whoops. Wait, do I even need anything else in this area, or am I thinking of something different? Okay.
I need mana.
I'm scared.
carry few possessions. I don't have room.
So I need to find the Mommy of Filth. So I'm assuming I'm going to need to go this way. Dylan said, Rainworld has a unique approach to enemies where they can roam freely through the environment, and that's why the world itself feels the same or stays the same. You can't ever assume you're safe. The enemies are also procedurally animated, so you can't rely on simple patterns and timing memory to deal with them. Oh, that sounds very interesting. Yeah, now I kind of see what you're saying. Oh, there's no almost there. I was a little too cheeky. You recommend it? It's a really hard and unconventional game, but I might like it. I'll need to like look back at a trailer or something for it, maybe a little bit of gameplay. Because it's a name that I've heard of, but I kind of missed out on it. Here we go with our stupid lightning stuff. It does kind of suck that all of the enemies do respawn here. Oh, we got by a checkpoint, okay. But it's not the end of the world, and that just means we have more rares to fight. I hate volatile chaos crystals. That's why I hate volatile chaos crystals. It's a survival Metroidvania. Okay. Are you sure it's not a roguelike? Wow, I suck. That's 3 times in a row, right after I like got through the majority of the map. Face palming a little bit at myself. That's a rare guy. Okay. Ooh, a sapphire. Ooh, piece of candy. unlock some tangibility, but at least I'm melee. Whoa, chill.
No mana.
This has just become like one of the most annoying maps really quickly somehow. Right, you get to die too. I'm done with all that crap. Where am I? Yes, okay. I forgot to use it.
Vile abomination.
Like the lightning dash I can do. You love it when games let you mix magic with speed. So I'm not actually doing a lightning dash exactly. I'm kind of, I don't know if this is chaos technically. So I'm using Hand of Chayula. Yeah, it is chaos. So this allows me to apply a curse and a mark, which is like a different kind of curse, which allows me to deal extra crits and reduce enemy cold resistances. So it is quite nice how things synergize in this game, provided you have the wherewithal to conceive of it. I was afraid of this. Okay. I must ignore this spot. Oh, no. Yep, so let's just keep going for the ball, not the guy. I didn't even, my finger wasn't even on R2, that sucks. Go. There we go. It's interesting, it's cool how things can interact that way. Yeah. And so the way that I have my build set up is probably what a lot of people are going to figure out themselves, but it's a little bit unorthodox because technically I'm not generating power charges directly, which are the blue orbs, which allow me to get my twin blade lightning ability. So whenever I freeze something, I should be getting a frenzy charge, but gain a frenzy charge whenever you freeze, electrocute, or pin an enemy, which I'm freezing things all the time because that's what I do. And then the Hand of Chayula thing, whenever I deal a critical strike with the sniper mark on them, that'll give me a frenzy charge. So I'm generating frenzy charges technically, but I have an ability on my passive tree which turns my frenzy charges into power charges, and then instead of endurance, I get frenzy, and instead of actual power, I would get endurance ones. So this is a way for me to continually generate things for the build that I have going on. So it takes a little bit of a finagling different systems together to make it work, which is one of the things that I've always really enjoyed about Path of Exile 1. Alright, here we go.
Come to bed with me? Let's think of you, I shall.
How disgusting!
Oh man, she almost got me. Oh man, she almost got me. Should probably not be in front of her when she gets that frozen. Oh, that was a close. Get me off of all these things. Going for throat. Got it.
You were not worthy of my skills.
I carry few possessions.
Dang it. Alright, I need to drop something. Don't remember how big the door knocker is.
And I don't have room for that.
It's not that one, is it?
This looks like it will fit this ziggurat store.
Ooh, baby. Just the right size. What a title for a mana flask. Full-bodied gargantuan mana flask of the mixologist. Sounds like a hipster-ass alcoholic beverage. So I'm actually really excited for the next area. It's one of the coolest ones in the entire game. Unfortunately, though, we're pretty much at the end of this stream. So I think I'm going to call it here. And then I'll probably just vendor everything off stream for now. So we'll be going live again at the same time of 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as usual. Hopefully we will catch you on the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe. Thanks for joining. Last Protagonist out.